Two kings, two empires, one battlefield that would decide the fate of the ancient world. The Battle of Gaugamela, 331 BCE. In 331 BCE, the world watched as two titans prepared to collide. On one side stood Alexander the Great, just 25 years old, king of Macedon, conqueror of Asia Minor, and military genius beyond his years. On the other, Darius III, king of kings, ruler of the Persian Empire, and desperate to stop the Macedonian advance before it swallowed his empire whole. The two armies met on the plains of Gaugamela, near modern-day Iraq. The stage was set for one of the greatest battles in history. Darius brought everything. With possibly over 100,000 troops, war elephants, scythed chariots, and the full might of Persia behind him, he chose a wide, flat battlefield perfect for his numbers. Alexander? He had around 47,000 soldiers, less than half the size of the Persian force. But what he lacked in numbers, he made up for with strategy, speed, and a fierce loyalty from his troops. On the morning of October 1st, Alexander made his move. He led his cavalry to the right, stretching the Persian lines. Darius responded, shifting troops to follow, but it was exactly what Alexander wanted. Then, in a flash, Alexander turned inward and struck straight at the Persian center. His companion cavalry crashed through the line like thunder. Darius panicked. In the chaos, he fled the field, again. While Alexander pressed toward Darius, his general Parmenion struggled on the left flank. The Persians nearly broke through, but Alexander didn't hesitate. Instead of chasing the fleeing king, he turned back to rescue his men. It was a bold move, but one that showed his loyalty and solidified the trust of his army. By day's end, the Persian forces were in full retreat. The battlefield was littered with thousands of casualties, and the ancient world had a new master. The Battle of Gaugamela wasn't just a victory, it was a turning point. Darius would never recover. The Persian Empire, once the largest the world had ever seen, was shattered. And Alexander? He would march on, conquering Babylon, Susa, and eventually Persepolis, fulfilling his dream of ruling the known world. He wasn't just a king anymore, he was a legend. Gaugamela proved that tactics can triumph over size and courage over fear. It was the moment Alexander earned the title the world would remember him by, the Great. History is written by the bold, and Alexander wrote in fire and steel. Smash that like button and subscribe for more epic moments from history.